Let's talk Cavs on the court. ESPN NBA reporter Chris Haynes joining us now. And Chris, Cavs in a little bit of a slump. They've fallen back to third in the East, 5.5 games behind the Celtics. What is the team saying about their recent struggles lately?
Well, I think internally, I think what this team is grappling with is that they don't have an infusion of young players. When you look on the other side of the coast, their rivals in the Golden State Warriors, they have players such as Jordan Bell, Patrick McCaw, young, promising players who they're grooming. And at times when you're playing in a cold weather city like Minnesota, that game that the Cavaliers lost by a large margin, I know the Cavs were complaining about how cold it was stepping into that game, but that's where young guys can kind of carry you through. And I think what's happening with this roster right now, and the people that I've talked to are saying, look, there's some problem areas with the roster construction as it pertains to youth. And, some people would like to see LeBron James take some days off to allow some of these other guys to kind of get a little spunk, on that team. And so I think right now, I feel like the Cavaliers are just going through the motions. And I know for a fact LeBron James was highly ticked off after that game in Minnesota. He felt like they shouldn't be playing at that level. But that's just where they are right now. And Isaiah Thomas, he's just not 100% mentally. Physically, he is, but it's going to take him a while to adjust to get back into the groove of the basketball nature of the NBA.
Let's keep it with LeBron James, only because Kevin Durant is trying to become the second youngest player to reach 20,000 points. What did KD tell you about getting closer to reaching this milestone?
The one thing that he just couldn't wrap his mind around was the fact that he was just going to be in elite company. Only Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain have ever reached 20,000 points before their 30th birthday. He said when he came into this league, he only had short-term goals, and his first goal was just to get Rookie of the Year. And he never even thought about 10 years down the road. And so that's what he takes from this whole situation, this whole moment. I asked him, what is it going to feel like once you do hit that 25th point to get 20,000? He said, I don't know. I'm just going to let my emotions take me wherever. But he's just mostly proud about the company he's going to be in. He said he never envisioned himself being with that elite class.